Hello there, me beauties. It's been a few days since I put myself in front of the camera. I fell right back into this accent too. I'm not sure how I feel about the accent, if I want to continue doing it long term, where it's like just who I am on this video, or if I want to try out different accents, since this is kind of my place to experiment and try new things. I didn't change out the water this morning, so it's not going to be that cold. I woke up at 6:33 with small tendrils of light shining through the sky and realized how late I was and flipped the fudge out. The only thing I managed to get done, well, I don't need this yet, was to fill up the water container, the 2-gallon water container that I filter water for the family. I took a fast shower because I stink, and I don't want to stink for massage because that's just rude. And I got dressed, which my clothes were in the dryer. Actually, no, I got my clothes out of the washer because that's what I wore. They were basically dry. I just switched the loads. No, I just got the load out of the dryer. I worked my first day at the florist shop, Charlotte's Fiesta Flowers. Nice people, seems like a nice place to work, decent money. Making more in less time than doing pizza delivery, but I'm still going to do pizza delivery on the weekends because I make pretty good tip money on the weekends because it's just busier. Fridays and Saturdays. I don't work Sundays. Because I'm not going to do pizza delivery Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday until I'll get off. I'll be home before the sun sets, which is like amazing for me. I think that'll be wonderful. I'll be able to get my sleep back in order again. Hey, look at that. Even though I didn't switch it this morning, I still have ice in here that was grown by the gallons of ice. So that's pretty cool. I like it when I grow my own ice. It means it's cold, right? It's already like 11 o'clock. I'm just going to do a couple of head dunks and go to bed. I have this weird lymph node right in front of my ear. My wife told me, Lainey, she told me what it was. It's a primary draining lymph node for this part of the face right here. I also have an infection in my nose. When I look in the mirror, I can see it enlarged on one side. It's inflamed and raw inside. Highly irritating. I used to get that kind of symptom a lot when I was eating like crap. I also ate like crap today. Spent $24 freaking on horrible fast food and ice cream. It was pretty bad. Pretty bad. It was all delicious, obviously, because those kind of foods are. But I knew I shouldn't have done it, and I did it anyways, and I was kind of in a bad place, apparently, today. Weird. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Oh yeah, this morning, we did a snack lunch. No, a snack luck is what our teacher called it. With the new class that came, which is like 28 people. We walked in there and kind of said hi. We didn't really introduce ourselves, but they asked some questions. We gave them our tips and advice, and then we shared the snacks together and kind of talked and conversated and met and shook hands with as many people as like you can remember anyways, which for me isn't that many. I met Heather and Jason, and I met Twan and Jason yesterday. Met Heather and Delaney and the other names dropped out of my head already. I can't keep that many in unless I'm like constantly thinking about their names and refreshing in my head. I'm gonna duck my head in real quick because it does kind of hurt on this side quite a bit. I also got a concussion on this side if you're new, so that's still like I got muscles bound up going on both sides bound up, but this side has more. So I've got all sorts of issues all over my body, and like I fix one issue and then another issue pops up and says, "Ow! Where'd that come from?" It's just like it's ridiculous because I've been creating these issues throughout my entire life by horrible body mechanics and just injuring this and then injuring that and then just ignoring it until the pain went away because our body's good at doing that because it hurt something else and well that hurts now so we'll just ignore that, and they compound and then all of a sudden you're aching all over and you don't know why. It's because you've been damaging yourself your entire life, you nut bar. Don't be ridiculous. All right. Anyways. Also, do not do this at home. It's kind of really dangerous. you could kill yourself. I'm going to add a little thing to my section at the bottom. Do not do this at home. I've been training for this. You want to try this? You do your hands, you do your feet. That's where you start with the cold. Hands and feet. You can grow from there. But start with your hands and feet. Don't put your head in the water. You're not good enough at it. You don't know. There's so many. Grow with it. Hands and feet. And do not hyperventilate like I'm fixing to do before you stick your head in water. I can do that because I know I can hold my breath for an extremely long period of time, and I know the 30 seconds it takes for my body to start hurting in here is not long enough for me to do any kind of blacking out, so I'm not too worried about it. But for you, your body's different. Your body's not trained like mine is, okay? So do not do this at home unless someone is with you. Cool? Cool? Cool. There's few things I enjoy more than a good shake. It's no wonder dogs do it. Ooh. It just feels really good, man. Try it, you know? Well, if you're bloated or your liver's impaired or damaged or you've got organ misfunction because you're eating horribly, then the shaking might be uncomfortable for you. And you'll know it when you do it because you feel like you might feel an aching here. Maybe your stomach's got issue. You'll feel an aching here. So you can kind of identify your issue. Maybe your kidneys are aching and they're back here. I'm not quite on point with organs yet. I'm getting there. I got some muscles figured out, but still working on organs. I got a coloring book for that. So but I haven't. It's like I got to make time to color in that, you know. So I've created another YouTube channel. I haven't done any videos for it yet because it's going to be for my affiliate marketing, for my working out, for my tips and tricks and strategies to become better versions of yourself. It is called Becoming More. I'm kind of excited about it. It's how I'm going to make a living outside of physical labor so that I can create affiliate marketing videos, make some good tags for it, write some intelligent stuff below it, and then use that as a constant source of income long into the future by backing only really, really high quality products that I've tested and used and love. And then that'll be like a space where I will always be making money from the videos. So I think that'll be pretty cool. I'm looking forward to it. It's not going to be magical right off the get-go. I'm going to have to try and improve and reach out to all the people that I make the videos for and ask for codes and interactions and see if they want me to work with them on a more personal level and do videos with them for them, using the words they want. Been thinking about it for a while, so that's kind of the next step for me. I'm not going to be working late nights on school nights, Monday through Thursday. I get to work at the flower shop and make a decent amount of money and get to come home, so I'm pretty excited about that because I'll get my sleep fixed so that I can do this early in the morning, between 2 and 3 a.m. wake up, and this be the first thing I do. So so that like and like that'll draw attention because like that's really hard and people will be impressed by it, and so that should help with that process. Like gaining viewership, because the more views I get, then maybe ads and nonsense like that to generate income. That way I can put more focus into my education, because I think that's incredibly important. So what I want to do is be able to provide my family a high quality life so that they can have the best possible futures for themselves, give money so that I can invest in my wife's education and grow her business, because she has some great ideas, and she's amazing, and she's very logical. She's an INTP. She's highly accurate. Her business, when it begins to start thriving, will be amazing. So I want to invest in it to grow that for her, so that she can grow in it and through it, and also provide those opportunities for my children. And I also want to travel the world and meet and greet new cultures and meet intelligent people and learn from them. And I also want to be the president of the United States, and that's going to take a lot of education and training, a lot of work with local politicians, and maybe like running for mayor and governor, and like training, doing those things. I don't know about governor, but definitely I like maybe like mayor of Holland, and see how it works on a small level, and maybe try with a bigger one. And I got these ideas, and they're not fully fleshed out, but I definitely need more time. So I need to be able to not have to trade my time for money. I need to get money another way, so I don't have to really like worry about it nearly as much. So it's not like a pressing issue. So that's kind of why I'm gearing towards this affiliate marketing. Seems like the best way to do it. I'm still going to try acting on the side, just because it's a challenging thing for me, and I'm really just going to do it just to see if I can do it. Like I want to give my agent the majority. Like most agents get 10%. I'm thinking I'm probably going to give them between 50 and 30%, so that I don't have to do a lot of the work to be an actor. They can find me the jobs, they can find me the work, and I can go challenge myself and be the best I can in that, and just kind of see where it goes. I want to be a lot of things. I want to be an MMA fighter and challenge some of the world's best after like a sufficient amount of training, obviously. But I'd like to try that, because I think I could be really good at it, because I'm very well oriented in my body. And so I think I could I don't want to do it like for a long time, but I'd like to face that challenge and see what it's like to go head on gladiator style with another man, and see if I can hold my own, and see if I'm capable of that. I also want to protect communities in America and teach people about child safety and child trafficking and sex trafficking, and also like help police and undercover agents create sting operations to remove child trafficking from Central Texas and America, and persecute and bring down those who are stealing children in order to let other people abuse them, and stealing women of all ages so that men and other women can abuse them, probably mostly men, really. I want to upend the evil, turn it on its head, destroy the roots, so that it doesn't come back. Well, I don't know how possible that is, but I won't know until I start trying, But I gotta have the time to be able to do it, which means I need to be able to not be so not to worry so much about money, so that all my time and energy is focused on earning money with my time and my car. It's not very efficient. $100 to $150 a day for 4 to 5 hours of work. Why, it's pretty good for like most of the world. I'm 1%. I'm one of 1% when you conclude all the rest of the world. But and all the rest of history, but I could be making more doing other things that I could be better at, so that I can give back more. I want to be able to give back more. I want to be a great actor because I want to work with Tom Bilyeu, who wants to create movies that help people know that they can grow and change, become better versions of themselves. I think that's amazing, because everyone has something to give back to the world, but you've got to figure out who you are first before you can give back. So I want to be able to give to that. I'd work for Tom Bilyeu for free. Once I became a good actor, I've learned how to do it, and I've done it well. Okay, let me be in your movie, Tom, so that people will flock to it because I'm a pretty cool person and people like me and blah blah blah. We'll see how that goes. That'd be cool if my movies became successful because I am good enough in them so that people are attracted to it. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not expecting it, but if it happened, I'm not gonna be surprised, and it'd be pretty awesome. And then I can give my fame to projects that are worthy of attention, and then people will give them attention. That's the idea anyways. We'll see where it goes. I'm going to stick my head in here again. I took a bunch of activated charcoal to deal with all the crap that I ate today. And I'm doing this to hopefully help with the inflammation so I don't wake up feeling like crap, because I need to do a food run to pick up donated food to bring back to my family so that we don't spend quite as much on groceries, so that I can actually afford to pay rent, because right now it's not going to happen. Hence the second job. And then go deliver flowers, and then go deliver pizza until like probably 1 a.m. when it closes. We'll see. And then repeat that tomorrow, but I get the morning off, and then I get Sunday off. So that'll be nice. I'm going to be working in daycare at church. Not daycare, Sunday school. Sunday school, because I believe the children in our church need a male influence who can help them understand what it means to be a Christian. I hope. So I want to be that influence. Yeah. Oh, and I don't have the time for the singing. That's 2 days a week of practice. I just don't have time for it right now. But when I do, I want to be able to be on the choir as well, because on the worship team, because I think that'll be amazing. And good practice. Wasn't very long. It's been a few days though. With practice makes perfect, and the best way to practice is by doing it every day. So I need to make the time to do this every day. And I want a bigger tank. I got a feeling, and I could be wrong, but I got a feeling if I lay in this face up, I might be able to hold my breath better. Maybe not though. But I know that when I get a tank that I can fully submerge in, where I can just like step off into it and then go over my head like an 8-foot plunge tank, I know that'll make a difference. I know it will. So I'm looking forward to that. And maybe I might even do like a 30-foot plunge tank or a 60-foot plunge tank to recreate free diving. That'd be pretty cool. I'm gonna do my head, just my head, and then it's time for bed. I actually gotta use the restroom. All the food I ate is apparently processed and ready to come out. So yeah. I assume that's today's food. It could have been yesterday's food. My stomach's kind of clogged up. I've been eating a little bit. I've been eating way too many carbs. Yesterday at like, what was it? 11:15. I decided that eating a can full of mashed pumpkins covered with honey and cinnamon was a good idea. I don't know why. It didn't even taste that great, but I ate it anyways. Like I stopped eating before the sunset and then decided at that late at night that was a good idea. Sometimes I'm a really silly person. Then the night before that, I had rice covered with honey and also a huge like rice dinner. So, and yesterday I also ate huge, amazing taco soup that me and my wife made. I fried I prepped it all and she seasoned it and finished off whatever needed to be finished. It was delicious. I ate way too much, got bloated, but it was delicious. And then it was rice and green beans and chicken before that. And those 2 nights, I didn't eat anything all day and only ate at dinner, because I like when I'm really in it, I'm pretty good at only eating 1 meal a day, and that's like really good for you with the intermittent fasting. And if you eat a good meal, like it's just stupid healthy. And if you're not doing like crazy major workouts or training for like freaking triathlons or stuff like that, then it's really sustainable. And it really helps with mental, cognitive, your cognitive ability, your rational thought, like flow state, any sort of mental agility, healing, increasing human growth hormone. Like fasting just helps like a crap ton with all of that. Sleep. So like if you can just eat 1 meal a day, and like you do, like women, I'm sorry, it's not going to be as sustainable for you, just because hormones play a role differently in your body than do in men's body. 12 hours. Maybe if you got extra fat, you could probably do like maybe 14 or 16, but really pay attention to how you feel. The first 2 weeks, you go intermittent fasting, where you fast for longer than 12 hours, you're going to feel like crap. You're going to feel some flu-like symptoms, but that's your body's transitioning into a fat-burning state where you're burning your own fat. And trust me, if you're a little bit heavy and you do this, that fat will start to shred. You'll start to eat it. And if you include a cold shower in the morning, which is better than coffee, for getting you into a state of alertness and ready to go-ness, like you'll start dropping weight faster than you would have thought was possible, and you don't got to change your diet. Now, if you do change your diet, the first thing you got to do is not eat after 6. You can push that to 7 if it helps with mealtime, but definitely never eat after sunset. But if you can, don't eat after 7. And if you really can, don't eat after 6. And you'll start dropping weight even faster. And then eat with sunrise if you want, but just like eat when you get hungry in the morning. Don't fret about it. But don't eat carbs first thing in the morning. Eat some protein, eat some fat. No carbs, unless it's some kind of veggie. If you want to like carrots and dip, that'd be a great breakfast. Sardines, and a high quality fat, good breakfast. A few tablespoons of coconut oil in your coffee, and an egg for the lecithin and protein and all the nutrients, like a high quality egg though. Good breakfast. So pay attention to what you eat. It's really important. Sorry, I get on these rants because this shit's important to me, and it should be important to you because it's your body. Your body's a temple, man. Take care of it. It's a beautiful thing. And when you feed it garbage and you don't take care of it, it falls apart, and then you feel like crap, and you can't think, and you're brain dead sometimes, and you just want to fall asleep, even though it's like bright and sunny outside. Speaking of that, go outside, get some sun. It's really good for you. Alright, that was fun. I've been needing that for a few days. I feel better. Time to go to bed though. I hope that if you're watching this, that you apply what I've talked about. Apply it to your life. Choose just one of the things that resonated with you. Like, oh yeah, I should do that. I know I should do that. I feel better if I did that. That makes sense. Just pick one of them. Use your logical brain. Use your prefrontal cortex, the one that tells you that that's the good thing to do. Listen to it. Do that thing every day, the one that resonates with you the most. Do it every dadgum day, because you're an intelligent person who does and makes good decisions for yourself. And when you make the good decision, go ahead and follow through with it, okay? Every day, and see what happens. Do it for a month. Change one thing. That's a big old spider. Hi, big spider. Under the box you go. That's a wolf spider. They like to hang out in here. As long as I'm careful, I ain't got to worry about it too much. You move a little bit slower, and things tend to work out in your advantage. So my little bookmark that my lovely sister got from Ireland. Hey, all blackness. I'm back again. Hi. Still inside. So let's see. I have been missing a verse. I read it again a few days ago. May the road rise to meet you. May the sun shine warm upon your face. And the wind blow softly on your back? That's not right. But it's something to do with the wind, I know. Oh! It's really irritating for me. And the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may God hold you in the palm of his hand. God bless you, my friends. And hopefully, if I get my shit together, I'll see you in the morning. Sleep well.